The first to vanish was Sarah Jensen, a college student with a bright laugh and a love for old books. One moment, she was in her dorm room, and the next, she was gone. The only thing left behind was a small, red stone on her empty bed. Then came Michael O'Connell, a musician who played guitar in a smoky little bar downtown. He had a way of making sad songs sound beautiful. He, too, simply vanished, leaving only a red stone on his living room floor. And then there was Clara Rodriguez, a young single mother who worked at a diner. Her son was found sleeping soundly in his crib, but his mother was gone, and on her nightstand was that same red stone. The city of Denver, with its bright lights and towering mountains, tried to pretend it was a simple crime. A runaway, maybe a kidnapping. But as more people disappeared, people with different lives but the same fate, the city's heart began to beat with fear. There were no demands for money, no threats, only silence. Then the letters started arriving. The Denver Post, the police station, a few of the victims' families. The letters were not like anything anyone had ever seen. The handwriting was twisted and strange, and the words, they were like something out of a terrible poem. The writer, calling themselves the Denver Phantom, spoke of a thin veil between worlds and a red harvest. They wrote about the missing people's lives, Sarah's secret wish to be a writer, Michael's fear of growing old, Clara's dreams for her son, in a way that chilled everyone to the bone. It was like they had been inside their minds. The police searched everywhere. They looked for a killer, a cult, anything that made sense. But all they found were more mysteries. Deep in the forgotten tunnels beneath the city, left over from old mining days, they found strange carvings on the walls. They showed a horrifying figure with glowing red eyes, leading a line of people into a dark, bottomless pit. The figure looked exactly like the one described in the letters. It was a terrifying, mournful image, as if the carvings were crying out for the lost. The disappearances stopped as suddenly as they began. The last letter arrived, and then nothing. No new victims, no new clues. The police had a name, the Denver Phantom, but no face, no person, no body. The city tried to go back to normal, but it never really did. The memory of the missing hung over everything, a silent, terrible question. Where did Sarah, Michael, and Clara go? And what was the purpose of the Red Harvest? Today, the story of the Denver Phantom is a whisper in the wind, a tragic tale of people who simply faded away, and of a city that was forced to face a terrible truth, that some horrors don't have a happy ending, and some mysteries are never meant to be solved.